called Doki Doki Literature Club, which my beloved fan, Mike over here actually suggested this game. So, you know, I don't know what this game has to offer, but, from what I can tell, other people are doing this on Twitch, so, you know, hopefully it's not a porny game. I'm really hoping that I don't get banned off of Twitch for this. I mean, it looks very anime-ish, and if I know anything about anime games, bad things are gonna happen. Oh shit, I accidentally... There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, always on top. And now I'm gonna get my little chat box. There we go, my chat box is nice and shrunk down to a reasonable size, almost got it. Perfect, okay then. Right, so let's start a new game, I guess. Settings? What the hell is all this? Okay, so we got like full screen and stuff, and yeah. I'm not gonna be using full screen, I'm gonna be using the borderless windowed. As you can imagine, when you do these types of streams, you always do the borderless windowed. It's a good idea anyway, unless you have dual monitors, which unfortunately I do not, so let's go ahead and start a new game up. Alrighty then. Please enter your name. Audra, of course, is my name. Is everything working as far as like stream goes? Yes, it is. Hello Mike, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you stop on in. The music is a little bit too loud, I have to say. I'm gonna turn it down a fair bit more. That sounds a bit better. Are there any settings for like audio? Yeah, here we go. That sounds a lot better, actually. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself. Hello Mike, welcome to the live stream, glad to see you stop on in. Thank you for suggesting this game for me. What was the warning at the start? I didn't see a warning. I have no idea what the warning was. I didn't see it. That girl is Sorori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sorori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Audra. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sorori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Audra, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? What the shit? The text window is gone. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Sorori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Also, let me go ahead and turn on my fan right now. It's getting a little bit hot in here, as always. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I mean, I'm only 2 years old, so this might not end well. This might not end well. The thing is... Okay, don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. My god, I get along with the main character. The main character is such an introvert, and I already like that. I already like the fact that my main character is an introvert, because that's totally me in real life. I am a complete and utter introvert, if you guys weren't aware. I have only left the house one time this month. Just to give you an idea, I've left the house about one time, and that was to go get the, and that was to the laundromat. The laundromat. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sora wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sawari? Sawari must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Oh my god, that's so me, by the way. I love this main character. I'm already, like, getting along with the main character because I can easily roleplay as this character. Like, it's pretty easy for me to get into that headspace, because that's pretty much me right there. It's not really that difficult for me to get into that mind space. Like, I'm the typical daydreamer sort of introvert type that's not really, like, I'll be sitting in the back of the room just, like, kind of, like, thinking about life and stuff while everything else is going on. Especially when people are trying to talk to me. Oh yeah, don't expect me to be a good listener. I zone out a lot. It's not good. Oh my lord, right. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sawari. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sawari is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Nasuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sawari is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this. I let out a loud sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Is that a reference? That's actually a reference. Oh my god, is that supposed to be a reference to this one, God, what is it, where he sold his soul to the Klondike bar, for a Klondike bar, and that's how he ended up in hell as a succubus. It was an awesome NSFW comic, and I love it to this day. Oh my god, what the hell is it called? Shit. I wonder if that, am I making too much out of that sentence? I don't know. I dejectedly followed Sawari across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sawari, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club, it's a pleasure meeting you. Sawari always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ha, Audra, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. They're not really that hot in my opinion. I mean, you're the only one that's kind of nice looking to look at because you've got like the tall body and I like tall people. So you're about the only one that my eyes are even paying attention to, so far. Her, I'm like, unless I get to know their personalities a bit better. The thing is I judge more heavily on personality than appearances. So it might take me a while to decide on who's my favorite right about now in the game. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nasuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Saori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Saori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Oh my god, that's my girlfriend right there. Oh my god, I just realized she's very moody, okay? My girlfriend always gets into a cranky butt mood after work and stuff. She'll be like, grr, I don't want to be at work, with her arms crossed and everything. That's pretty much her reaction to work right there. It's just like, I don't want to be at work. I would rather be a janitor than have to sweep these carts around. Ugh. Anyway, this is Nasuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I'm guessing you're the lesbian, right? Because your name literally means lesbian in Japanese. So therefore I'm gonna assume that that's what this plotline has done here. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Saori and Nasuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Audra. Manuki smiles sweetly. We all know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I'm gonna go and get a drink of water real fast. My throat's kind of drying out from all this talking and stuff. I should have grabbed water before I started because realistically, we're doing a visual novel game, so of course my throat's gonna dry out pretty rapidly. I'll be back in a moment. Oh my god, right. Right. I am back once again with the old recording right now, which is always awesome to see. How are we doing as far as like everything? Okay. Monica was probably I don't know. So far I haven't really known much about the girls yet to make like a concrete decision. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Audrey. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Ooh, I like tea. Does anyone else like tea? I love all kinds of teas. There are many, many teas. I like peppermint tea. Peppermint tea is amazing because it gets rid of my headaches. It's actually, in my opinion, peppermint tea works better. Like, herbal medicine usually reacts better to my body than, like, traditional medicine. It's usually how it goes with me. As Saori mentioned, it's been widened, so that there is, one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. Nasuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Nasuki, grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. Nasuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Nasuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nasuki. Hee hee, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sorori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. There's drugs in these cookies. I'm telling you, man, don't do it. Don't eat the cupcakes. Oh god, this is when we end up waking up in the middle of like a dark alleyway. We're gonna be like butt-ass naked in like some sort of sex dungeon. Oh no, don't eat the cupcake, no! Sorori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get it icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? See, there's arsenic. There is some form of arsenic, sleeping drug. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Why do I suddenly feel sleepy? Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? And I thought you technically did, so Sorori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Until, of course, you pour tea all over like $100 textbook, and now the school has to pay for that $100 textbook. Oh yeah, I'm sure this is fine, no problems. I'm just gonna keep my suspension of disbelief on. I'm gonna try my best to keep my suspension of disbelief on as best as possible. Right. I guess. Hee, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sorori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet and Sorori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh god. I don't like where this is going. I'm gonna get murdered in the middle of the night while I'm not looking, aren't I? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Look at that face. Look at that face, though. That is just a face of a murderer. I'm telling you, man, this is how this game is gonna end. We're all gonna be dead in we're gonna be dead in an alleyway. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Just enjoy the game. Alright? I know, I'm enjoying the game. I'm just making fun here. I'm just having a bit of fun with the commentary and stuff. You know how it goes, right? Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ah, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Audra, what kind of things do you like to read? Porn! Well, oh shit, I should close my browsers. Oh no, I have all this ABDL porn on my hard drive. Crap, close my phone. No, just check my phone into a river. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, Your Honor. No! Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Ignore those sexy mangas, specifically the one about an idol pop star who's an ABDL and stuff. Ignore that one. Please, ignore anything in my browser. What browser history? I just checked my phone out the window. I don't even own a phone. What are you talking about? What? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki's head suddenly perks up. Alrighty then. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Nasuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Hee, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorori saddles up behind Nasuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Okay, I'm already shipping these two. I'm already shipping. I hear the sound of a ship going off in the distance. Do you hear the sound of a ship going off? The flog horns are going off and everything. You know, I'm telling you, I just saw the Titanic roll up by, and it was, yeah, that's how gigantic this ship is. It's about the size of the oh my god, right. I'm not cute! Total shipping. Guys, my ship-o-meter is going off. Do you hear my ship-o-meter? It's going like beep, 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 beep. Okay. Right. Nasuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. So what do you think about the warning in this game on the store page? So far, I don't see anything that's really disturbing. So far, I do not, actually. There might be stuff later on that might disturb me, I have no idea. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh shoot. Okay then. That's every writer though. That speaks to my heart as a writer. There is no such thing as a confident writer. Even writers that are that have published books before and won awards. I bet you anything, if you actually have a conversation with a bestseller, they'll probably tell you, in all honesty, look man, I have never had a single ounce of confidence, not one single time that I've ever published a book. There's not such a thing as a writer that has any self-esteem at all. At least not me. I for sure have not a single ounce. I could literally write gold. I could literally shit out gold on paper, and I would just be like, maybe I should publish this, but I don't want to. Take this manuscript, take it, burn it alive. And then that'll probably be how I publish a book. That'll probably be me publishing a book, is I'll probably tell a publisher to go ahead and burn my manuscript, and instead the publisher will just be like, why the fuck would I burn this? I'm just gonna publish this. What? Why would I burn this piece of gold? I cannot burn this thing with, and that's gonna be how I get published. I'm telling you right there, that's gonna be me. I understand how Nisuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yeah, it's not a matter of overcoming confidence. When it comes to writing, it's more like you have to suppress all of the horrible feelings inside your gut when you hit the publish button. You just have to you have to physically blindfold yourself with your hand attached to your mouse. Just put your mouse over the publish button, blindfold yourself, and click it. And just be like, well, it's too late now. I just screwed myself. Well, okay then, here goes nothing. And that's how you publish anything. To DeviantArt or whatever. At least that's how I do it. That's how I publish things to DeviantArt. Personally. I'm just sitting there with a blindfold, just I don't want to push this button, I'm scared. Oh god. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nisuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nisuki and Yuri look quizzily at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Audra? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Yep, there's my girlfriend right there. There is Akari. There is Akari in a nutshell. Just pouting away with her arms crossed in a huff. There is my girlfriend. Yep, that's her every time she comes home from work. We're in a long distance relationship, and she'll come home from work. And I just know that's how she looks like on the other end of the screen. Every time. Every single time. Audra. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Welcome to the world of Jewish guilt. I have a mom who gives me Jewish guilt all the time. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy! Aurora wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, 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 Squidward. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Why are my allergies on fire today? They're really bad. Monica looks over at me once more. Audra, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Every freaking time I write anything. Every single goddamn time I'm sitting there with a piece of pen and a paper on Google Docs, and I'm sitting there with my keyboard, and I can just feel the inside of my stomach turning. I can feel the inside of my fucking head just wanting to explode. I can feel the... God! Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat at Yuri and Nisuki clean up their food. Hey Audra, since we're already here, do you want me to walk home? Do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sasori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after schools or clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sorori, Nisuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Which one would I pick so far? I mean, you seem the most like my girlfriend thus far. You seem the most like Akari. You seem the most like my other girlfriend, Nat, because you seem the very intelligent type. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your Oh god, no. Oh no, please no. Not writing, no! You think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not good at writing poems. This is my weakness as a writer. This is actually my weakness. I'm a fiction writer. I don't know how you write a poem at all. I have no idea. Look, man, I am a fiction writer. I don't know how the fuck you write one of these. This is not my mind space. This is not my head space. This is not anything. Dear God. Oh, shit. Entropy. Why not? I don't even. What the hell does entropy mean? To Google. Entropy. What does entropy mean? A dynamic quantity representing the unavailability of a system's thermal energy for conversion into mechanical work, often interpreted as the degree of disorder or randomness in the system, lack of order or predictability, gradual decline into disorder. Ocean! Oh, crap. Summer! Oh, shit, son. Kaiwi? Kaiwis are cute. Kaiwis are cute. Rainbows. Romance. This is what a fiction writer looks like trying to write a poem. By the way, I am an essay writer and a fiction writer. I have no ability to be this type of creativity. This is like getting a car mechanic to build you an airplane. It's not gonna end well, everybody. This is what happens when you get a car mechanic to build an airplane. This is what happens. We went with ocean before, so swimsuit. House. We should really try to make her happy. What would make her happy? Disasters? Yes! Why not go for death? I don't even know what that word means. Extraordinary, contempt proof. Oh god. Atone. Eternity. Okay, so the majority of people are happy right now. What'd she like? Yeah, we have to go with Doki Doki, right? So what do you think about writing poems? So far this isn't too bad, actually. So far this isn't too bad. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm basically pressing random buttons that would apply to certain characters to try and balance this out. That's all I'm doing at this stage. She likes horror, right? Oh, she likes horror, right. I remember now. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Oh shit. Disorientated? Try like dreams. I don't know. We hit random buttons. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hi again, Audra. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Audra. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorori's told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Nasuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ignore those pornos! No, especially ignore the one where she has big fluffy underpants and is an idol pop star. Ignore that one. Please ignore that one especially. Oh god, why did I leave that manga in this room? I knew I should have kept it in the bedroom. Ah! Nisuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nasuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Audra always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Oh god. Oh god. That's my girlfriend Nat right there. That would be like Nat. She usually burns the house down. She's like, I asked her what she could cook. I asked Natalina what she could cook, and she's like, just canned soup and other microwavables count as cooking. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It does not. Yes, me and Akari are the chefs, and Natalina is not allowed to touch the stove. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Audra can become good friends too? Sorry. Shit, I have bad allergies today. It's not good. As usual, Sasori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sasori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sasori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh god, we now have a Necronomicon. Here we go, we're gonna summon the dead, everybody. I didn't want you to feel left out. Ah, shit, my allergies again. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Pew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sorori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nasuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sorori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Dory's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear deliberating like this? Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Nisuki would love to do that. You're right. Nisuki makes the best cupcakes. Why are my allergies not stopping? Yeah, my allergies are not being merciful today. They are not. I don't know why, I just can't get them off me. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sorori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sorori can put her minds to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up laying her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What the hell? I open my eyes to find Sorori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Hehe, sorry. Okay, now I can breathe again, we're good. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sorori. Hee. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days in this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sorori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sorori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sorori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sorori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hee. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Oh crap, return of the... It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Hee. It did when I bought it. Ugh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that. You're gonna hate yourself. You don't want big titties. What happens if you have too big titties is that your back can't support it, so your spine starts to break, and also you have to go to like expensive stores and buy $100 bras that are custom fitted to your boobies. So no girl wants boobies when they're like 30. Trust me on this, you might want boobies when you're a teenager, but you'll hate the boobies when you are older. You will learn to hate the boobies. Trust me on this. You're gonna eat your words. You're gonna eat those words with a 10-foot stick. At least that's how my mom feels about having large boobies. She wants to get a breast reduction surgery because it's actually hurting her back pretty badly, and it would allow her to walk better. Hee. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel stranger to see Saori's blazer button up like that? But so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Saori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Saori puts her arms out and twirls around it. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then we'll get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, they wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Ease. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Hee. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? To me, you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Saori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Audrey, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Saori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't realistically find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Saori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Saori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nisuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, I see. Who do we want to show this to first? Go for Nisuki? Oh god. I told Nisuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Ah, crap. Damn it, allergies are coming back to haunt me. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nisuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, I hit the wrong button. There it is. Go for Montica. Hi, Audra. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to do... Haha! Don't worry, Audra. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of a barrier we'll all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Saori would like. Is that so? You and Saori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had these sorts of things in common. Oh well, we may be good friends, but Saori and I are actually really different. Well that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. That way, the way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. But I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, it could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Saori's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see, well let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend will never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, and a film left out in sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It was just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever and everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. How do I can't continue the game. Please help. Oh, there we go. So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Monica seems pretty cool so far. Monica's definitely got the deep sort of philosopher thing going on. From what I can tell. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, she seems like the deep sort of like philosopher sort of type. She very much reminds me of Nat. She reminds me of Natalina a lot, actually. My other girlfriend. She really does in some ways. Just because she's very deep and meaningful and she has a lot of depth to her. You know what I mean? That's a vibe that I get for her anyway. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy, really. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Me after everyone has become better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Oh god, that happens every single time. Every fucking time. Every fucking